This is GASP, Great Awesome Sports Play, with your host, Marcel Bowie.
I am Marcel Bowie. This is GASP, Great Awesome Sports Play. 'Tis the season of holiday cheer, Christmas cookies, chestnuts roasting by an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, tiny tots. Tiny tots. But most importantly, it's the season of giving. And us sports fans will be receiving some great gifts on Christmas. A plethora of NBA games and a couple of NFL games. But only two I cannot wait to watch. Lego. Now the first game to watch will be at 2:30 on ABC, where the Golden State Warriors will be visiting the Cleveland Cavaliers. This will be the first matchup since Game 7 of the NBA Finals, where the Cavs were down 3-1 in the series to come back and win it all and make history. Believe land, believe land. But this game will be featuring the last 5 NBA MVPs. I know. The last time LeBron played the Warriors, he had a triple-double. He's had a couple since then. He's also thrown some shade since then. Insert photo. LeBron trolling during Halloween. Will LeBron be putting Clay and Steph in a coffin this Christmas?
Put him in a coffin. Put him in a coffin. They're going crazy with the link.
Now, the Cleveland Cavaliers have the same nucleus from last year, but the Warriors this offseason added superstar Kevin Durant, and he's leading the team in scoring and blocks. Now, you already have the firepower with Clay.
From the Waffle House, located just off the Beltway. He's on fire. Boom shakalaka.
And Curry, Splash Brothers. You would think the team would be unstoppable adding Durant. The Warriors are number 1 in the league in points per game, assists per game, and field goal percentage. You gotta think they're the best offensive scoring team in the league when your third leading scorer on your team gets 60 points in 3 quarters.
Bruh.
It may surprise you that the Warriors are one of the best defensive teams in the league, leading in blocks and steals. With all that being said, the Warriors already lost nearly half the amount of games they did the entirety of last year. Crazy. I know. The last time these two teams met on Christmas was last year, Warriors winning 89-83. It's a new season. And I believe the Warriors are looking for revenge. Awesome. With this next game. Random stat. I'm Scotty, pimp parade, cause every time I walk in the building, the girls be like, alright, and this is your random stat of the day, and happy holidays. You like how I did that day? You know, I should have my own segment, but myself be hating, but it's all good. LeBron has lost his last 2 Christmas Day games. But throughout his career on Christmas Day, he's been averaging 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. That was your random stat. The NBA will be giving us sports fans some gifts with a plethora of games on Christmas Day. But the NFL got some love to show us as well with 2 games. But the game to watch will be AFC North rivals Baltimore Ravens visiting the Pittsburg Steelers. Now, these 2 teams always play each other hard. I'm talking about hit.
What a textbook tackle!
This game in particular has playoff implications, so you know it's going to be a great game. The 8-6 Ravens need to win back-to-back divisional road games against the Steelers and Bengals. If Baltimore loses either at Pitt or Cincy in the last 2 weeks, they can still reach the playoffs as a wild card, but the Ravens will need plenty of help. Let's go to the Situation Room. Shh.
It's the wrong room. Sorry.
Welcome to the situation of the Ravens making the playoffs in the situational room. Now, the 9-5 Miami Dolphins have the final spot in the AFC playoffs. For the Ravens to get in the playoffs, the Dolphins have to lose their remaining 2 games. The Denver Broncos and Titans have to lose one of their remaining 2 games. Now, if the Ravens do not win the AFC North, they still have a chance to get in if no team gets to 10 wins because they have the tiebreaker over all 9 and 7 teams. The Ravens will know their fate on Sunday because the Dolphins play the Bills on Saturday. That is the situation of the situation in Baltimore for them to have a situation in the playoffs. You did? Here are your plays of the week.
Mentality. Uh-oh, here we go.
Wide open. And that's John Ryan. And I mean, the Red Sea parted. And he does lose it.
He needs some milk.
He hurt as well.
Hill that came over with the hit. Down into the ground.
Late in the fourth. Quentin Atkinson, pump fake rollout, finds Malcolm Bell.
Great play.
He's wide open, B. He's going to corral it, and what's he going to do? Well, he's going to celebrate. It's college football. Have fun. Take your helmet off. Oh, wait. For excessive celebration in the Celebration Bowl. Okay?
Okay.
So we still have to kick the extra point, and it gets blocked because you had to back it up 15. And the celebration penalty cost NC Central the chance to win this game, at least tie it.
Yeah, to tie it.
And they lose to Grambling 10-9.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Okay, Manchester City, Chelsea coming at number 4. Kevin De Bruyne misses the open net, hits the bar from point blank range.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm Marcel Bowie. This is GASP. Great Awesome Sports Play. Make sure you check out the Two Legit Picks show with John Jacobs. And happy holidays. I'm about to roast some marshmallows.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Come on! Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw him, you would even say it close. Come on, come on! All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, come on!